I'm Jo Beecroft-Mitchell and I'm the Development Manager at Holy Nativity Church here in Mixenden. We were being approached a lot of the time to do more community events and to be open more often, but as a completely volunteer-led organisation, we'd kind of reached capacity. We couldn't open every day because it was only volunteers who could come and open up. And we really had ambitions to become a 7-day-a-week building full of community support, full of activities for the community. So the funding was really to enable me to manage and develop that, to grow our partnerships, to grow new relationships and new projects, and to employ a caretaker who would enable the building to be open 7 days a week for people to use. So yeah, that's how we came up with the project. So as I say, we've been talking a lot with the council and with NHP and with various other partner organisations about how we could do more in the community. And so at the end of last year we were approached by Pauldale Council through our councillors who said that NHP were looking for suitable projects. So we had a conversation with Zain Ghani, and initially we thought we'd only be able to get funding for sort of the things, the materials and stuff, but he told us we would actually be able to access funding for salary costs to help us to be open more and have staff who would make that happen. So we sat down with Zain, we drafted a grant application, he looked it over with us, and then he took it and presented it to the council who made the decision. Being able to have the building open 7 days a week and being able to have me here to develop those relationships and Lee here to make sure that we're meeting the needs of people who use the building has had a huge impact already. We've expanded our warm space and our food pantry to include a community cafe which is run on a pay-as-you-can basis. We've been able to refurbish our food pantry so that we can store more and give out more. We've been able to expand our offering through the rest of the week, so we're working closely with Healthy Minds, who are doing wellbeing groups here during the week. We're working closely with Ash Green and with Citizens Advice and with Gateway to Health, who are doing community drop-ins weekly and fortnightly, so that people who need to access support in their local area and can't always get into Halifax are able to come in and do that. And we're working more closely with the Addy over the road. They started doing outside catering for us so that when we let the building out for paying customers, we can then offer a buffet and outside catering as part of that package, which makes it easier for us to sell ourselves and therefore generate a little bit of income, which will help us be sustainable in the long run. The project funding has also given me time and capacity to look at other sources of funding for the future. So in the last year, we've been able to access funding for a new kitchen, we've been able to access more funding for the community pantry, and we've also been able to access quite a lot of funding for our arts retreat programme, which also takes place throughout the year. And we're talking with partners about continuing the funding beyond March next year, so it's given us the capacity to access more funding and therefore make our project more sustainable.